All right, finally getting back to this. It is, what is it, July 26th, 2024? And we are doing some quote-unquote heat training here in the mud. So I say quote-unquote because it's only like, I think it was 81 when I left. We're doing I decided, at least for now, till our race, to just keep doing this same 16-mile long run till the end. Could get creative, but I don't know. We were doing good there for a while, but then we went on vacation for a couple weeks and we ran that run right before we left, and that one actually was there, that little 5K, and that was fun. But no actual heat training, and actually it was hotter there than it was here, but there's no humidity up north. But it has been raining all freaking week, like downpour at least 3 times a day, and right now it's sprinkling. It's supposed to do this all weekend actually, so we're just like drenched in sweat. It's only been like 2 miles. But it's not bad. Sort of heat training, I guess. I like it to be a little hotter just for the purposes of what I'm training for, but this is actually pretty nice. However, at that 5K, I did manage to, like, I don't know if I pulled my hip or my like glute, but it was very sore the rest of the day. And then the next day I went to chase my son somewhere, and he took off and I pushed off on that leg and it just buckled. So it's been fine since then, but this whole time it's been like, I don't know, weak and kind of balled up. So that's no good. Would have thought it would loosen up by now. Is the only reason I didn't stop. So we'll see. It's like got all the strength there. It's just like the one leg is moving through some mud or something. Anyway, got a long way to go. The rain is nice, actually. So we'll put a few miles in and see what else comes to mind. All right, somewhere around, excuse me, 6 miles. My glasses are completely fogged up. Can't see anything. It is very humid, but the rain is nice. I can feel every time I stop running or stop for just a second at a crosswalk or something, I can feel that I'm like really, really hot. But when I move and the rain is on me, I don't feel it. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but certainly moving a lot easier. When I run like this, at about the same pace I run when it's hot, my heart rate's around 150 or 155 versus close to 180 in the heat. Running the same pace, so you can see what it does to you. This is from that hurricane a few weeks ago. But it's fine, it's fun. The damn sweat would start going in my eyes. We'll be all right. But so yeah, we went on vacation, drove from Houston here up to northern Wyoming to see my family. Some in Denver and some up there. It's fun. Had to get some stuff out of my grandmother's house. It's the only reason we drove versus flying. And I wouldn't recommend it with a 1 and a 2-year-old. Not fun, but made it. It's over with. There's a lot more stuff I would like to get if I had had room, but we filled up a 6x12 trailer. So someday, maybe sooner or later. But anyway, skid rolling here. I can get the sweat out of my eyes as long as I put my damn glasses back on. Sorry, my shirt is still wet from the rain. It's not drying my face. So anyway, let's get going. Oh, still need to get some new road shoes. Wearing these friggin' trail shoes. A lot harder to push. But it's alright. Hold, please. Alright, we're about 7 miles. And I forgot to say before, one of our viewers is doing a race in Dallas this weekend. I think it's probably actually starting this afternoon. I forget what it's called, like Texas Heat Running, or I don't know, Dallas. I don't remember, Dallas Fort Worth or something, but it's like a 48-hour race. You can do whatever distance or whatever you want. There's a, I forget, I think it's like a 1.5 mile loop around some park or something. I don't know, but it's really fun. And I was gonna do it, but then we went on vacation, and like, you know, probably would have been frowned upon if I'd taken the day off after getting back from vacation a week ago. So, good luck to you. Let me know how it went. I assume you'll be done by the time I get around to posting this. Yeah, good luck. Although if it's like this up there, it'll probably be easier than before, so I don't know what the weather's like up north. But good luck. Alright, we're around 10 miles here. I'm like soaking wet. I don't know how much of this is like me sweating and how much is the rain, but good lord. Anyway, the pinball scene, which is important here. I looked for machines going up there and back, really, and I found one in Fort Collins, but it didn't work out. There was a bowler, like a bowler, I guess, what it's called, in somewhere outside Casper, Glendo or Glenrock or something like that. But the guy was out of town the whole time we were there. Unfortunately, because that one would have been nice. After we got back, like the day after we left Denver, someone listed a wildfire. I think it was a wildfire that I would have insisted we go get. Price was on the higher end of reasonable, but it worked, so it's a bummer. Day late, I guess. But in Houston here, it's been all right. It's just everything's been so expensive. However, there is a shuffle bowler in outside of San Antonio, just this side of it, I think. That's it's called Nugget, like Gold Nugget by United, I believe, from 77, that I'm really digging. If it wasn't raining like this, I probably would have just showed up at my house with it this afternoon and see what Lunchbox said. Although maybe a little bit far to just do that, maybe at the cellar, but it's pretty cheap. I don't know, depending on what the weather does, maybe I'll go tomorrow. I gotta talk to her about it though. It looks fun. It's the newer one that has all the different bowling games in it, but still an EM. Anyway, Never got one of them, so it'll be interesting. But we're doing pretty good. I'm at the point where I'm either going to be limited by cardiovascular or muscular, skeletal, whatever, fitness, one or the other. And right now it's cardiovascular, I'm not going to lie. Although my leg, I told you, was messed up, does hurt quite a bit. So, like, not detrimental, but it's very sore. It takes a minute to loosen up every time I start running. Anyway, I've been yapping for like 3 minutes, so I'll shut up because I got to get through this dangerous intersection at the light around the corner here. All right, about 12 and a half or so, I don't know. Okay, I don't know, I guess like 10 and a half miles, and it's just like, it's hard to run, it's hard to breathe. I'm reaching about the limit of my current endurance, which is unfortunate. I still feel fine walking, but running is kind of a pain. And I think I left something out of the pinball rant there. This is a couple hundred miles east in Louisiana, there's a guy that's got a Buck Rogers and a 2009 Star Trek, which are both on my list of wants, especially Star Trek. I just wish I had the money to go get it. Definitely don't right now. That one's kind of, it wouldn't be the most expensive one, but it would kind of be tied for it. Star Trek ones are sought after. That one looks nice. It's the base model, but honestly I don't really know what the difference is. I've never really looked into it because it makes me sad that I don't have one. I should do that, see which one I actually want. Anyway, Buck Rogers is pretty sweet. It's one of the old Gottliebs went Columbia Pictures owned them, and they made a bunch of licensed ones like Close Encounter and Charlie's Angels and Hulk and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So anyway, we're getting there. A few more miles to go. All right. So last time I walked through here, I complained because they'd been messing around creating this site for like a year, literally. And then in like the past 3 weeks, they framed and roofed and all this shit, like 30 or 40 houses in here. They're also up there walking on the damn rafters, framing in the rain, which, you know, OSHA would probably have something to say about that. None of them have any damn lanyards on. So, see what this other place looks like over here, but it looks like they made a lot of progress and got most of them done. Damn, there's a lot of them up already. Holy crap. These guys work fast. Alright, over by all these houses here that we've been keeping an eye on. I don't think any of this fence was here before, so that's progress. I think they had safety fence or snow fence like they do right there before. But it looks like they more or less finished all the outsides of these houses here. I can hear nails occasionally, so they must be hanging drywall or something. These all look like one-stories. It's interesting. So, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hurt like a lot. My feet are freaking killing me. I gotta get some road shoes, these trail shoes that have the damn plate in the soles so you can like go over rocks and stuff. are really hard to bend and push when you're not digging into sand. It just hurts like crazy. I'm also getting me some shin splints because of it. But we're getting it. We're getting close, so I just like to complain, I think. Some ducks. Some baby ducks. Also, about every second or third car on here is friggin' texting going both ways. Even the big trucks working construction. It's ridiculous. Alright, 16.2 and 356.18. Didn't really go very much faster. First half did, but oh my god, I'm so stiff it's hard to move. Hard to even stand. It's amazing how quickly it goes away when you don't do it for a couple of weeks. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know how your training's going. Keep it real. Remember your sweatbands, and we'll see you next time. Later.